Hello, Lynette here from Belle's Uniques in Australia, and I have my latest little creation to show you. I have made a dragon treasure box, and I put up on my Facebook page, what should I make next? And someone suggested that I make a fairy box. So this is what I have done. I have come up with this beautiful little fairy box, which looks like it has come from a tree itself, and it's got all this beautiful texture and gold leaves on it, this wood like texture on all the way around the sides and on the back there as well. It is a box that I picked up from Spotlight in Australia. It is 9.5 inches wide, which is 25 centimeters. So it makes it 18 centimeters and 7.5 inches, and I think it's about 2.5 inches high. So it's a good size, and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I've got this little ribbon to pull to open it up with, and on the inside we've got plenty of texture as well, and this beautiful little journal that I've made. And we've got some fairy dust, which has been collected from the Sacred Star Forest in 1222. You can see that. And there's a little note in there as well that I would imagine the fairy that has collected it has written some information on. It's not to be opened. It is sealed shut with some beautiful textured lid up there, and as you can see there is stars and green fairy dust in there. So there's a little space that I've made particularly for it, and there's texture in the box as well with some gold leaves in here too. Not sure if you can see that very well. And texture on this gorgeous little fairy journal. So the journal has mostly got images from a little address book that I had and had pulled apart and just had a few little images left, so that's what I have put through this. We've got a little tassel on the side which is removable just to make it easy for writing. And you just pull this off, and I've got this gorgeous green wool here which has got plenty of little sparkles in it. I'm not sure if you can see so well with the camera. And we have this beautiful little rose dangle that I've made. Some beautiful different textured ribbons. Fairies like to collect things, so just some gorgeous bits and pieces in there. A lovely little tassel, and then another little rose dangle as well. So that's just beautiful. I really enjoyed making that. And then we have this beautiful little journal. So it's got lots of texture on it as well, as if it is also from a tree, and texture on the back, and lots of beautiful colour. I love the greens, the gold greens, and of course the little tassel ring. So inside this little journal we've got a beautiful it's like a rose gold champagne ribbon with some beautiful little ruffle ribbons in there. And inside we've got this gorgeous textured paper that I've made, and as I said, these beautiful little images from a calendar, it was a dated address book calendar. So plenty of writing space through this little journal, and little tags as well. And there's a couple of other little images that I had in a little box I found that weren't from the calendar, but popped them in as well. This one is the Holly Fairy, which was from that little book. And the Rose Hip Fairy. Some beautiful papers with some lovely little speckles and things on them. Another little fairy. And these were also in that little book that I had. So I put a few of them in too. There's another little fairy image. It's just gorgeous. Lots of different little papers and lace. How cute is that? Some beautiful gold paper that I've made. This has also had some pressed flowers on it. So there's a couple of pieces of them in there. Little fold out. A couple more little fairy images, and all the tags can be written on the back of. There's a few little flip ups. And we've got another beautiful little fairy. Oops. Just a little bit of glue there. Yep. There we go. There's another little gorgeous couple of images. This one's a little fold out as well. And some lovely paper doilies. A little strawberry. And just some lovely little papers. So it's a gorgeous little fairy treasure box. And as you can see at the bottom of it, we've got some beautiful texture and colour as well. And the fairy dust. So that was a lot of fun to make actually. I really enjoyed that. And this will be going on my Etsy store for sale. And whoever ends up with it, I'll pop some tissue in here just to make sure that that's absolutely super safe for travel. And then they can just take that tissue out. So there is my latest little creation. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe so that you can see my next little ventures that I come up with. Thanks a lot. Bye.